विजयरामची मुलाखत घेऊ. Namaskar. Vanakkam. As per the schedule, we have continued this series of the workshop twice a month, second and fourth Sunday. In May also, we will continue it second Sunday and fourth Sunday. Calendar. Our subject is dryland rain-fed Palekar food forest model. Last two episodes, first episode we have seen how the god is giving water in rain-fed to the rain-fed trees, give available. Last episode we have seen how the god is giving available nutrients without human existence to the rain-fed trees. Today, plant protection and actual modelization techniques, plantation technique and related aspects. You know, entire global media, maybe print media, electronic media, social media, is totally covered, saturated by only one subject, corona. Coronavirus, too minute, so minute that we can't see under microscope also. We have to use electronic microscope, so small. Corona is a RNA base, ribonucleic acid base, a virus. Entire environment, human body, animal body, and living body is saturated by viruses, bacteria. Specific virus bacteria species are residing in human body, as per the law of the nature, but they do not create any difficulty to human. No, they do not become violent. Animal body based bacteria and viruses are residing in the body of the animals. They are symbiotic to animals. They are not creating any problem to animals. They do not become violent. Corona is animal based virus. Why it became violent? Why it is attacking human body? Human body is not a residence of that virus, coronavirus. These are some reasons. When the gods sent viruses on the earth, God has introduced one biological watch inside the body of the virus. Not only virus, in human body also, plant body also. And in that biological watch, God has printed some rules and regulations, laws, code of the conduct. God has written, number one, that go on the earth, air will be clean. There will be no any pollutants in the air. Air quality index will be below 30 or 20. Clean air. So that your lungs can take the respiration very well. You can survive, you can activate easily, no problem. God has assured vegetation also, plant body also, human body also. I am sending you on the earth, and there will be no pollution in the air. Air quality index will be below 30, so there will be no any problem to you. You can respire very fantastically, no problem. Before First World War, or we can say before starting of industrial revolution, that means before 1776, air was totally clean. Air quality index was below 30. So there was no problem to living being for the respiration and survival. The particulated matters in the air, maybe 2.5 micron or 10 micron, was on the natural level. Were not troublesome to living being. Now, after industrial revolution was started, Then after green revolution was started, the air quality index is enhanced today up to more than 350. 10 times more than natural level. In November at New Delhi, I have seen, I was there at that time, November, air quality index was more than 700. 24 times more than the natural level. How virus body can adjust? How human body can adjust? How plant body can adjust? It is a human-made problem. It is not a natural. So virus become violent. Human become violent and plant body becomes also violent. When the God sent viruses, bacteria, human, animals and plant body on the earth, God had assured that air will be clean. In the atmosphere, the carbon dioxide content will be below 260 ppm. That means 10 lakh population, 1 million population, 1 million population, only 260 parts. In 1 million parts, 260 parts, not more than 260. Atmospheric carbon dioxide content below 260 ppm is a natural level. In that level, the plants can start photosynthesis very 100% with full concentration, no problem. The leaves can respire very fantastically, no problem. Air is clean. Human can take the respiration very easily, no problem. Now, after starting of industrial revolution and then green revolution and now digital revolution, the atmospheric carbon dioxide content is enhanced above 450 ppm, near about double. How virus can adjust this new situation? It is an unbelievable situation. Man-made, human-made situation, not natural, totally unnatural. The virus become violent, human become violent, plant body become violent. Cannot adjust with this new situation. Body cannot adjust this new situation. The God has assured at the birth time of every living being. Go on the earth. The daytime temperature will not be enhanced more than 36 degrees centigrade. In summer, not more than 42 degrees centigrade. And intensity of the solar light in the summer will not be enhanced above than 7,000 foot candle. Intensity of the solar light well below 7,000 foot candle. So that leaves can prepare the food by photosynthesis very easily, no problem. Plant body can survive very easily. Human body can survive. Viruses can survive very easily. Now, after starting of industrial revolution and then green revolution, the day temperature is enhanced above than 49 degrees centigrade. In the Middle East, more than 54 degrees centigrade. And intensity of the solar light is enhanced above 10,000 to 12,000 foot candle. It is unbelievable, a new situation. Viruses, bacteria, human, plants, animals cannot exist. All these living beings become violent. And they try to adjust because they want to survive. Nobody wants to die due to this climate change and natural calamities. Everybody wants to survive. So they try to overcome this problem by changing itself with natural genetical mutation. They change themselves, are coming in new strains, new species, and they become more violent. COVID-19 was not so violent, corona. But now what new strains are developed by corona itself, they have changed their forms. And these new strains are developed by internal mutation process as the impact of climate change and global warming. It is starting now. These viruses will come regularly with new strains and will become more violent. And science and technology. Now technology scientists claiming that they will go on the Mars and they will establish human colonies on the Mars. They have started, they have sent one satellite there. Science is advanced. Maybe they will enter, science will enter in new universe also, maybe possible. But entire science and technology defeated by the so minute coronavirus. Entire science and technology is totally defeated. Invisible virus. Human cannot win this race. Human cannot win this battle against these viruses and pathogenic bacteria. No. All these environmental changes, which are called climate change, It is a big problem, topmost serious problem in the world now. If we will not restrict this climate change and global warming, future generation will not be survived. Future generation will not be survived. Climate change has a great impact on the monsoon, on the crops, on the orchard, on human body, and entire ecosystem. Entire ecosystem. Very, very hazardous impact. And we are seeing impact in our surrounding area continues. If we will not stop this global warming and climate change, it will be totally become impossible to human to win the fight against corona, cancer, diabetes, heart attack, and failure of the crops. No. There are so many greenhouse gases are responsible for global warming and climate change. Three are more important. Fourth is control now. Fluorocarbon is control now. But initial three are more important. Carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane, which are the prior part of the greenhouse gases, which are responsible for global warming and climate change. These carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, and methane are emitted in huge quantity by two sectors. One, agriculture, second, industry. In industry, automobiles are included. Vehicles are included. In industry, real estate also is, construction also included, which are the main source of the pollution. Chemical farming is responsible to emit huge quantity of greenhouse gases. Cow-based farming, which is based on cow dung manure, which is called Go Adharit Kushi, is more responsible for emission of the greenhouse gases, emitting huge quantity of the carbon every day. And organic farming is more responsible for emitting greenhouse gases. These three, chemical farming, cow-based Go Adharit farming, and organic farming, huge quantity carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide. That means if the chemical farming, Go Adharit Kushi, cow-based farming, and organic farming will be continued, as per the decision of the government. Climate change will be continued. Greenhouse gases emission will be continued. And new strains of the corona development will be continued. New diseases will be continued. Cancer will become more serious. Everybody will suffer by diabetes. And heart disease will become severe problem in the future. Today also it is severe, but more serious. More serious. If we will not stop this emission of the greenhouse gases. That means if government will not ban chemical farming, organic farming, cow-based farming means go adharit krishi, we can't control the global warming and climate change. We can't control the diseases, viruses, and pathogenic bacteria. And we can't control damage to the ecosystem and destruction of the natural resources. If anybody want to fight with corona and to win this battle, if they want, only solution to ban chemical farming, go adharit krishi, organic farming, and industrial pollution. Otherwise, no remedy. In Subhash Palekar natural farming, we are not emitting single gram of the greenhouse gases because we are not utilizing cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost, biodynamic, EM solution, garbage enzyme, go amrutam, and organic fertilizer, chemical fertilizers, and non-edible oil cakes. We do not utilize anything as a manure and fertilizer, anything. And we are not spraying hazardous, poisonous insecticide and fungicides, and you are not using herbicides. 0% pollution. 0% emission of the greenhouse gases. In chemical farming, residues of the crops are burned. Huge smoke is emitted. These are the greenhouse gases responsible for global warming and climate change. In Go Adharit Krishi, cow-based farming and organic farming, residues of the crops are decomposed in compost, vermicompost, cow dung manure. And when this cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost are sprayed on the surface of the soil, these manures are having 46% carbon. And when day temperature will be enhanced above than 36 degrees centigrade, entire carbon is liberated. Combining the oxygen with the oxygen in the atmosphere by oxidation process, carbon dioxide is created, and that is greenhouse gas responsible for global warming and climate change. Even nitrous oxides are created and methane also are emitted. In Subhash Palekar natural farming, we are utilizing all residues of the crop as a mulching on the surface of soil so that humus can be created, and that humus is the fertility and productivity of the soil. Show me single gram of the emission in Subhash Palekar natural. Show. I am giving open challenge. No any alternative. Only solution. to accept Subhash Palekar natural farming, otherwise no, and to ban the chemical organic farming and chemical farming and go other way. Only option. And Vedic farming and yogic farming. When daytime temperature is enhanced, average global temperature by 1 degree centigrade, 40% carbon crop production is reduced. The scientist says, environmental scientist, when global average temperature is enhanced by 1 degree centigrade as a global warming, 40% crop production will be reduced. And when the global temperature will enhance above than 2 degrees centigrade, we will not able to take the crop. Insects are becoming violent. Huge insect attack due to climate change. Funguses are become violent. Fungal diseases. Bacteria has become virus and viruses become violent. Bacterial diseases in increasing quantity on the crops as an impact of global warming and climate change. Corona patients are dying due to lack of the oxygen. They are not getting the oxygen. And there is a deficiency of the medicines. There is great deficiency of remdesivir medicine. It is highly costly. If WHO, World Health Organization, says there is no medicine for curing the corona, there is no medicine on corona, why these medicines are given? Because these medicines are given as a symptomatic medicine. Antiviral doses are too much costly. This tocilizumab injection, 40,000 rupees, 40,000 rupees one injection. Too much cost. My close relative was suffering by corona. Too much close relative. He was a senior officer in government service. He has not done any corruption, not corruption at all. To build up his home, he sold his land. No single corruption. He was hospitalized by corona. And doctor suggested to give this 40,000 rupee injection, tocilizumab. 2 injections are given. 80,000 rupees were spent. The elder son of that relative has asked the doctor, we are ready to invest maximum money, no problem. We will give you 3 injections, no problem. We are going already to. Can you assure that my father will survive? Doctor said, no. We can't give the assurance. We will try. We will try. That means medicine is not the ultimate remedy to cure the corona. My wife Chanda was expired by cancer. Doctor suggested chemotherapy. I said, okay, no problem. I am willing to invest. What you say, I will give. I will sell my land, but I will give treatment, full treatment. But doctor caught her. Can you give the assurance? After chemotherapy, my wife will survive? He said, no. We will try. We will try. That means this medical science is trying only. They are taking the trials. And millions of the people are dying by cancer, diabetes, heart attack every year. They are only trying. Why? Because medicine is not the remedy to cure the disease. And these allopathic medicines are having severe side effects also. That means we have to assure one thing, we can't depend on medicine. For human also and plant body also. On the plant body also, medicine is not the remedy. Last year, agriculture scientists suggested in chemical farming to spray huge quantity of the variable medicines, insecticides, fungicides on BT cotton crop. Farmers have expended. They have taken the loans from moneylender and banks. BT cotton crop was totally damaged by American bollworm, whitefly, mealybug, Jassid aphid, and blight. Why? Why? Agriculture scientists suggested purchase this medicine. They have purchased the insecticide and sprayed. Every insecticide they have tried. Why crop is failure? Why mealybug is not controlled? Why American bollworm is not controlled? Why whitefly is not controlled? Why blight is not controlled? Because medicine is not the remedy to control the insect and diseases. So we can't depend on medicine. We can't depend on medicine. No vaccination is going on. Okay, we'll bring the vaccination, no problem. I asked one question to specialist virologist after taking the vaccination 2 times. Can you give the assurance that human will not suffer by corona in future? They said, no, we can't give the assurance. Maybe you will suffer, but intensity will be less. How? We have not taken the trial yet. Why are you giving the assurance that intensity will be below? Will below? When you take the vaccination against corona, you create the symptoms of the corona in the body. When you take the vaccination of corona, you create the symptoms of the corona in the body, and when the body symptoms are corona symptoms are created in the body, our innate immunity start to activate, secrete the antibodies, and kill that viruses, control the corona, and resistance power is created. Acquired immunity is created. 70% youth are suffered by corona. 70% youth are suffered by corona. No single symptoms is exhibited. No symptoms. They do not know they are suffered. They do not know. No single symptom is appeared. No single. But they have positive. Why no symptoms? They have not taken the vaccination. So also resistance power is strong because the God has given innate immunity at the birth time to everybody, for human, animals, birds, and vegetation also. When this innate immunity becomes dominant, active, then we can fight with the corona, diabetes, heart attack, cancer very easily. In my home, myself, my wife, Amol, Amit, my two children, everything was same. Food was same, everything was same. Why my wife is suffered by cancer? Why I not suffer? Why my children are not suffered? If everything is same in my family, why only my wife is suffered? Because her innate immunity was not strong. So she suffered by cancer. My immunity and Amit immunity was strong. They are not suffered by cancer. So medicine is not the remedy. To create the resistance power strong, innate immunity strong, that is the real remedy. Every child is given vaccination against tuberculosis, BCG vaccine at the birth time. Every Indian child is given BCG vaccination against tuberculosis TB. Then lakhs of people are dying by TB every year. Why? If everybody is vaccinated by BCG vaccination, why they are dying? Definitely, we have to take the vaccination. No problem. We have to do. We have to take the vaccination. We have to vaccinate ourselves. No problem. But vaccination is not the ultimate remedy. We have to search out the real remedy, and that is only our innate immunity, which is given by the God at the birth time. To become the active, our innate immunity is the best medicine. This innate immunity in body has four front. Innate immunity is fighting with the viruses, pathogenic bacteria on four front. Number one, white blood cells. Number two, B lymphocyte cells. Number three, T lymphocyte cells. And number four, macrophages and neutrophils. These four front, which are fighting with the viruses and pathogenic bacteria, this supply chain to supply the vital power, energy, minerals, vitamins to this immune system. The supply chain. And that supply chain has two major parts. Number one, good bacteria, and second, enzymes. Enzymes and good bacteria. Good bacteria are supplying vital power, minerals, vitamins to the immunity system. Enzymes create the environment favorable for immunity systems. Even good bacteria create enzymes also. And enzymes are involved in entire body in the functioning. Every functioning of the body, enzymes are involved. If the enzymes and good bacteria are become active in our body, then our innate immunity become very active, powerful, and they fight with the corona, cancer, diabetes, heart attack, fantastically, and we can save our body. We are killing these enzymes and good bacteria by toxic garbage, toxins, which are given by chemical farming, organic farming. When you eat chemically grown food, we eat residues of the chemical fertilizers, nitrates, residues of the insecticides, fungicides, residues of the herbicides, residues of the hormones, and all these residues, poisonous residues, are not natural, are human-made, unnatural. Because in the nature, in the dense forest, there is no utilization of the chemical fertilizer, insecticide and fungicides and herbicides. No residues. Human body can accept only natural food, in which there will be no residues of the chemical fertilizer, insecticides, fungicides and herbicides. And when you introduce these residues of the fertilizer, insecticides and fungicides and herbicide in your body cannot accept, reject it. Body reject these residues. And ultimately, all these residues of chemical fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides are deposited in human cells. 60 trillion human cells. Human body is having 60 lakh crore. 60 Mahapadmas, human cells. And residues, these toxins, these poisons are deposited in our human cells. They act as a toxin, poison, and as a result, these toxins, garbage, which deposited in the cells, are killing enzymes, are killing good bacteria, finishing supply chain, and due to the non-availability of the supply chain, immunity system totally become breakdown, immunity totally lost, and we suffer by cancer, corona, diabetes, heart attack. If government of India and state government will not ban chemical farming, corona, cancer, diabetes, heart attack will not be controlled. Will not be controlled. Even go adharit kushi, cow dung manure based farming, and organic farming, compost, vermicompost, NADEP. These organic manures are having cadmium, arsenic, mercury, lead, and radioactive elements, thorium, uranium, and all this. When you eat organically grown food, all the residues of the cadmium, arsenic, mercury, lead, and radioactive elements are entering in our body. This cadmium, arsenic, mercury, lead are highly poisonous heavy metals, are deposited in human body as a toxic garbage in human cells. As they are toxins, they are poison. Ultimately, they kill enzymes and good bacteria. Our immunity is totally lost, and we suffer by corona, cancer, diabetes, heart attack. What we are doing? What we are doing? What we have to do? In human intestine, there are so many species of the good bacteria, just like lactobacillus. And these good bacteria, lactobacillus, are killed by these residues, poisons. And we lose our immunity. That means if chemical farming, organic farming, and cow-based farming will not be banned, we can't control corona, diabetes, heart attack, and cancer. No. In Subhash Palekar natural farming, we are not utilizing chemical fertilizers, insecticides, fungicides, and herbicides. So no problem of residues of the poison, toxic garbage, toxins in the cells, and no problem to lose the immunity. No problem, no problem. We are not utilizing cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost, so no problem of the residues of the cadmium, arsenic, mercury, heavy metals, poisonous heavy metals, and no problem to lose the immunity. We have given the solution. We have given the solution. Subhash Palekar natural farming will control all these things. Only remedy. These enzymes are good bacteria, are most responsible to activate our innate immunity. And naturally grown, poison-free, nutritious, and medicinal food grown in Subhash Palekar natural farming is the best medicine. The best medicine. These good bacteria and the enzymes are existed in huge quantity in naturally grown seasonal fruits and naturally grown seasonal vegetables in huge quantity. That means when we take the food in the form of fruits and green vegetables as a salad, we will introduce good bacteria, enzymes in our body. And then they will supply vital power, everything to the immune system, and immune system will become active. This is not happening chemically grown, organically grown fruits and vegetables. But if you cook the vegetables, we will finish good bacteria and enzymes. But grains are to be cooked because without cooking, it cannot be digested in the intestine. So with the cooked food, roti and all these things, surplus we have to take the fresh fruits, naturally grown and naturally grown vegetables every day. allopathic doctors are giving antibiotics to cure the patient. These are the antibiotics. When you take antibiotics, not only pathogenic bacteria are killed, good bacteria also are killed and enzymes also are killed. And we lose our immunity, ultimately we suffer by the diseases. Medicine is not the remedy. Medicine is not the remedy. In plant body, how resistance power is created, how innate immunity become activate, when we create the humus in the soil. And that humus is giving activeness to the resistance power. Humus is the main fact. Humus is the mother soil. Humus is the fertility and productivity of the soil. How much maximum humus we can create in the soil, we can create maximum fertility and productivity of the soil. Humus is the food stock of the plant body. The roots of every fruit crop, the roots of every plant body, the roots of the crops take all nutrients through the humus. Humus is the food stock of the roots. Humus supply nitrogen with the help of the microorganism system chain we have discussed last time. Humus supply phosphate, potash. Humus supply all micronutrients. Humus supply all hormones. Humus supply organic acids and humic acids. And humus supply macronutrients. Everything is supplied by the humus to the plant body. Everything. And humus create the resistance power in the plant body. So the humus, it is transferred to the human plant body. It is transferred. And humus is destroyed in chemical farming, in organic farming. Humus is created by decomposition of the residues of the crops. And this decomposition has been done by very well useful aerobic microorganisms. Jivamrutam, Ghana Jivamrutam is the main source of these microorganisms. That means when you cover our soil surface by straw mulching, residues of the crop as a mulching, and give Jivamrutam, Ghana Jivamrutam, these microorganisms which are introduced in the soil through Jivamrutam and Ghana Jivamrutam, they start to create the humus. They start to create the humus. Humus is created near the root zone. Humus is not created beyond the root zone, outside outside the human. Because the loose create, manufacture the raw sugar in the loose, and 25% raw sugar is secreted through the roots to feed the bacteria, feed the microorganisms which create humus. And in exchange, these microorganisms through the humus supply nutrient to the plant body. Symbiosis. Roots are feeding sugar to the microorganism to multiply their bodies, to supply energy, and in exchange, microorganism feed roots by the nutrient. A beautiful symbiosis. Humus is created near the root zone, is not created beyond the root zone, outside the root. Cow dung manure is not manufactured near the root zone, is manufactured in the pit. Humus is not created. Humus is not created. Manure is created. Compost, vermicompost are not created near the root zone, are created in the factory. Humus is not created. Humus is not created. Manure is created. Native in the factory, in the pit. Waste decomposer in the factory. EM solution in the factory. Go-Amrutam in the factory. Non-edible cake, oil cakes in the factory. Organic fertilizers in the factory. Chemical fertilizer in the factory. Humus is not created. Chemical farming, organic farming, go-organic farming are responsible to destroy the humus, to restrict the humus creation. It is a pre-planned conspiracy. So that farmers will commit to purchase the chemical fertilizer, and again exploitation can be started. Humus is created in only Subhash Palekar natural farm. When we utilize entire residues of the crops as a mulching, and we give Jivamrutam, Ghana Jivamrutam, and to maintain the carbon-nitrogen ratio in the humus 10:1, because humus body is having 60% organic carbon and 6% organic nitrogen, same ratio is 10:1. To maintain that, we have to take the intercrops of the pulses. Yes. When you spread out mulching on the surface of soil in between two lines of the crop, when we give Jivamrutam, Ghana Jivamrutam, and take the intercrops of the pulses or drumstick, pigeon pea, automatically humus is created, and that humus creates the resistance power in the plant body, and our plant are not suffered. This year, every year, I am showing this miracle result of the Subhash Palekar natural farming in farmer tours during campaigns to visit the models every year. What they have seen? Thousands of farmers have seen one miracle, that never chemically grown BT cotton was totally destroyed by American pink bollworm, mealybug, whitefly, gaseed aphid, and all diseases totally destroyed. and neighborer Subhash Palekar natural farming BT cotton and local cotton. No attack of pink bollworm, no attack of mealybug, no attack of whitefly, acid aphid, and no disease at all. Why there is a severe insect attack and disease attack on chemically grown BT cotton? Because there is no resistance power. Why there is no attack in Palekar natural farming? Because we are creating resistance power in the plant. Thousands of farmers have seen this scene with me. We have uploaded the videos. You can observe those videos by taking the download. Orange, sweet orange plants, trees are dying now. A severe gummosis, phytophthora disease in chemical farming. In Subhash Palekar natural farming, no gummosis, no phytophthora, nothing. There is a fruit fall in chemical farming. There is no fruit fall in Subhash Palekar natural farming. Coconut, areca nut, cotton, you see, fruit tree, no fruit fall, but in chemical farming there is severe fruit fall. Why? We are creating resistance power through the humus. On pomegranate, severe attack of mealybug. And diseases. No attack in Subhash Palekar natural farm. Why? We are creating resistance power. Under chemical farming, rice and wheat crop is totally damaged by stem borer, blight, and all other insect. Same time, under Subhash Palekar natural farming, paddy crop and wheat crop is not damaged. Why? Because we have created the resistance power. Even in thunderstorms, in cyclones, chemically grown crop is totally fallen and mixed in the mud, destroyed. Maybe paddy, maybe wheat. But Subhash Palekar natural farming paddy crop and wheat crop is not fallen down. It was true. Firmly. Why? Resistance power. In Saurashtra and Tamil Nadu, and even in Andhra Pradesh, groundnut is a main crop. And yes, this year, 2 months, severe rainfall, continuous rainfall. Chemically, groundnut was totally destroyed, finished. But miracle has been seen by the people under Subhash Palekar natural farming, 90% saving, 10% lost. Why? Resistance power. Forget medicine. Forget insecticide, fungicide. Forget. Medicine is not the remedy. to create the resistance power is the real driver. And humus is giving the resistance power to the plant body. No insect attack, no disease attack. Even in vegetables also. Yes, in vegetables also. Those who are following my technology 100%, not committing any mistake, 100% immunity in the first year also. No attack, not. So, in the first part, we have seen how the God is supplying water in rainfed dryland. Second episode, we have seen how the God is supplying all nutrients naturally in rainfed area. And now we have seen how the God is giving the innate immunity in the plant body. Only we have to activate that immunity. And that activation has been done by humus. And under Subhash Parekh and Najpai, we are creating the humus. So, nothing. We have seen last time in dryland orchard, we will not purchase any plant from nursery. No. Because main top root is cut down. Main tap root is cut down. We have seen. That tap root is going inside the interior part of the soil with the fighting with the soil hard structure and enter in the internal water reservoir and take the water through the internal reservoir and supply to the tree throughout the year without irrigation. Trees are green and very fantastic giving the production. 100-year-old mango trees, local mango trees, 100-year-old. A huge tree. 7,000 fruits on one tree. 10,000 fruits on one tree. In drought also. Only in the rain-fed. 100-year-old. No irrigation. Why? Taproot. Taproot is going up to the internal water reservoir, Bhujalam, and take the water, supply to them. To reach the taproot towards internal water reservoir, 3 years are required. 3 years. That means when we will plant this orchard, dryland orchard, initial 3 years we have to give the water by hand. In bullock cart, we'll take the barrel, 2 barrels, 200 liter capacity, 2 barrels in bullock cart, 400 liter water. And after rainy season, we will give the water to the plants for 3 years. And within 3 years, when taproot will be reached up to the water reservoir, then No water for 200 years also. No water. No water. So in this model, those who are willing to establish this food forest model under rain-fed dryland, they have to give the water for 3 years by hand. Those who can do it, they can come forward, otherwise no. So many irrigation projects are continuing in entire India. Trillions of the rupees are invested in the dams, canals, irrigation. Only 6% land came under canal irrigation. 6%. 12% land is under well irrigation, not canal, well, which is saturated by monsoon rains. That means 94% area of the Indian soil is under rain-fed area. So we have limitations. And due to the climate change and global warming, monsoon is totally changed. Timetable is totally changed. Maybe severe drought continuously. And due to the melting of the ice in the glaciers and the Himalayas continuously by means of the global warming, in future, entire ice cover of the Himalaya and glaciers will be melted. And there will be no water in Ganga, Yamuna, Brahmaputra. No water. 40% Indians are dependent on this river. In future, there will be more limitations for irrigation. So dryland farming is the best alternate. Maybe America is a rich country in the world, a supreme authority. European countries are supreme authority, rich countries, developed countries, but they are having limitations. In Europe, America, 7 months in a year, total land is covered by the ice, severe cold, entire sky is covered by the dense blanket of the clouds. Only 5 months they can take the crop. They have limitations. But in my India, entire year we get full sunlight. Entire year. A beautiful gift has been given by the God to India, Asian, African countries. Beautiful. 1 square feet lip surface area, the God is giving 1250 kilocalorie solar energy. On 1 square kilometer area, we can create 20 megawatt electricity. Huge energy is given by the God to India. And India can conserve this entire solar energy and can transfer into chemical energy in the plant body throughout the year. So India is having the capacity to capture entire global market, fruit market, entire global market in our hand. If we will establish 50% land under food forest model, dry land, we can do it. We can do it. Satyu. For that purpose, today we will see the model, dryland Palekar food forest model. If you have copies, you can write down. Please write down. Take the notes, please. In this Palekar food forest dryland model, there is a 5-layer system of the orchard, dryland orchard. There is a 5-layer system of the dryland orchard. Number 1 layer, local mango. Number 1 layer, local mango. Which will occupy huge canopy. Which will occupy huge canopy 48 feet by 48 feet. 48 feet by 48 feet. In 1 acre, 18 plants are in 1 acre, we are taking 18 plants of local mango. You take the photo of the model, a long view, then by zoom you can see everything. You take the photo in your mobile, please. 48 by 48. And now symbols, you take second photo of symbols. By zoom you can take it, you can observe minutely. I will repeat, that no problem. You take only photo. In English, I have given. And here in Hindi, Marathi. Symbols are important. Then take another third photo of these benches and beds. You take third photo of the trenches and beds. I will give the close-up. You take the photo, a close photo of the bed and trenches. Okay, thank you. We are done. In this model, where there is a round shaped red color symbol, round shaped red color symbol, in this model, where there is a round shaped red color symbol, local mango. Local mango, 18 trees per acre. 18 trees per acre. At the spacing 48 by 48 feet. At the spacing 48 feet by 48 feet. Then, in the center of the four local mangoes, see on the screen, you will see in the center of four local mangoes, you see this symbol, red color square symbol. I am showing my finger. Red color symbol, that is tamarind, tamarind, jamun, jamun, jackfruit, jackfruit, coconut, coconut, cashew nut, and apple. Tamarind, jamun, jackfruit, coconut, cashew nut, and apple. 3 trees of tamarind, 3 trees in the center of 4. Jamun, 3 trees. Jackfruit, 3 trees. Coconut, 3 trees. Local cashew nut, 3 trees. Local cashew nut. And apple, 3 trees. We can grow apple in South India fantastically. No problem. You come to Pune, Maharashtra. I will show you apple fruits on the tree under Subhash Palekar National Park in Pune. Total 18 plants. Total 18 plants. Now, see on the screen where there is a swastik symbol. Where there is a swastik symbol, you see on the screen swastik symbol. I will focus swastik. Main focus swastik. You see red color symbol. Yeah, that is swastik. I don't know what is called in Tamil and Telugu and Kannada and Malayalam. I don't know. But it is called swastikam. Grafted mango. Where there is a swastik symbol, red color, where there is a red color swastik symbol, grafted mango. Grafted mango. That means we will dibble the seeds of the mango, local mango. We will dibble, sow the seeds of the local mango. In June, July, after monsoon will start. And in September, October, we will graft. On that stem, or those varieties of the mango which are selected by you. Alfonso, Kesher, Pyri, Rasalu, Totapuri, Nilam, all South Indian mangoes, local mangoes we can graft, which are having big demand in the market. Langda, Pyri, Kesher, Dasheri, yes. Okay. Total plant of the grafted mango 108. In this 1 acre, total grafted mango 108. Total grafted mango 108. For grafted mango and local mango also, for grafted mango and local mango also. To get available the seeds of the mango. To get available the seeds of the mango, we have to select huge local mango trees. We have to select huge local mango trees we have to select those huge mango trees, local mango trees, which are grown under dryland farming. Which are grown under dryland farming, rain-fed area. No irrigation is given. No irrigation is given. So these mango seeds are having the capacity. When we take the seeds from rain-fed mango, huge mango trees, these seeds are having the capacity to fight with the severe droughts. They can survive. Genetically, they are mutated. Genetically, they are changed to become dominant on the severe drought. Genetically, they have prepared themselves to fight with the severe droughts. So it is most essential to get available the seeds of those huge mango trees which are grown only under dryland farming. No irrigation. No irrigation. They are habitual to survive. We will try to supply the seeds also. We will try. Right on. When we take a mature mango tree, when we take totally matured mango fruit from local mango, totally matured, then when we utilize this seed of the mango to dibble in the soil, how much delay to sow the soil, we get minimum germination percentage. To delay the seed sowing, minimize the germination percentage. So, as early as possible, we have to sow the seeds immediately from the matured mango fruit trees. So we have to select those huge mango trees which are coming on the harvesting in June. So that we can take the advantage as a seed. And when we'll develop the seed of the mango in local mango and grafted mango as a rootstock, then we have to graft every mango plant by selected varieties of the mangoes. You will see in the market there is a huge demand for pickle local mango. Very costly, 200 rupees kilo in season, not getting available. In future, there will be a great demand of pickle mango. And now pickle mango is not available in India very easily. So everybody is preparing pickle by another varieties also. So 50% we will take the pickle mango by grafting and 50% choosing mango. You know, millions of the Indians are living in United States of America, in European countries, Canada, Australia, and Middle East, and Southeast Asia also. And every Indian is wanting pickle, mango pickle. So we can export mango pickle. For that purpose also, we have to select pickle mango varieties. And there are so many fantastic pickle mango varieties today also in South India. In Tamil Nadu, in Andhra Pradesh, Telangana, Karnataka, Maharashtra, in Gujarat, in Rajasthan, today also. We will try best to collect the seeds of the pickle mango, local pickle mango, and we will supply. To those who are willing to establish this model, then write down in this model there is a triangle symbol, blue color triangle system symbol. See on the screen, you will see a blue color. I will focus it. I will focus on the, you see, blue color triangle system symbol. You see blue color. Blue color custard apple. Write down custard apple. We have to debulk the seeds of the local custard apple Then we have to graft the selected varieties, marketable varieties, Balanagar and other, so that we can get the market. Per acre, in 1 acre land, 72 custard apple plants. 72. 100% rain fed, 100% rain. Then you see the star, blue color star symbol. Blue color star symbol, blue color star symbol, local drumstick, local drumstick, 100% rain fed. In Saurashtra, Gujarat, I have seen in Saurashtra dryland farming, as like Marathwada, Vidarbha, Telangana. Now irrigation has come in small quantity. What I have seen? I have seen on the bund of every land, every farm, dryland, you will see local drumstick, Munaga, local drumstick, Sargava. And they are exporting the pots in European countries and Gulf countries to Indian people. Dryland, dryland, no irrigation. Write down. The leaves and branches of the drumstick are having 3.6% nitrogen, are having 3.6% nitrogen and drumstick branches are grown very speedily. The branches of the drumstick are grown very speedily and we get fantastic mulching material. Because it is nitrogen saturated, humus is created very well by mulching of the residues of the drumstick. Drumstick is belonging to Leguminaceae family, subfamily Papulaceae, is a leguminous dicot tree. Is a leguminous dicot tree leguminous dicot tree having the nodules on the roots, having the nodules on the roots and in the nodules rhizobium nitrogen fixing bacteria are resided. Rhizobium nitrogen fixing bacteria are resided in those nodules on the roots of the drumstick plant, and these bacteria take the atmospheric nitrogen. These bacteria take the nitrogen through the atmosphere to supply to the roots of the neighboring fruit plants and supply this nitrogen to the neighboring fruit plants and deposit also in the soil. That means we have arranged the nitrogen for fruit trees naturally. The pods of the drumstick and leaves of the drumsticks, the pods and leaves of the drumsticks are having tremendous nutritional value and medicinal values. Are having tremendous nutritional and medicinal values. Are sold on high cost for curry purpose. Are sold on high cost for curry purpose and in South India, sambaram. Also, the seed powder of drumstick, is having the fantastic capacity, a marvelous capacity to purify the drinking water. To purify the drinking water. All these are the benefits of the drumstick, and we will debug the seeds of the local drumstick. I know in South India there are local drumstick I have seen. In Karnataka I have seen, in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, in Telangana, in Andhra Pradesh I have seen. You start to collect the seeds If it is not possible to get available, we will supply it. No problem. We will try to supply. Write down. In the model where there is a tick mark, green color tick mark, where there is a green color tick mark, we will sow the seed of pigeon pea, togri. We will sow the seed of the pigeon pea. The pigeon pea seeds mix will be with the seeds of the pearl millet, bajra, sajje, sajjalu, pearl millet, moth bean, and horse gram. We will mix these all seeds and we will debug. Where there is a red symbol. Where there is a red symbol. Sitaphalam, that means custard apple, 72 plants. Custard apple, 72 plants. Local drumsticks, 72 plants. Local drumsticks, 72 plants. And pigeon pea, 864 plants. Pigeon pea, 864 plants. Write down. In the model, in between every two fruit tree and pigeon pea, in between every fruit tree and pigeon pea, you will see vertical red color dot. Vertical red color symbol. I will focus red color symbol. On that symbol, we have to label the seeds. 2 lines. Finger millet, ragi plus green gram mix. Finger millet, ragi plus green gram. 2 lines, 2 beds. In 48 by 48, there are 8 beds, 2 beds. In that symbol, we have to see, so the mixture of ragi, that means finger millet, and green gram. On second 2 beds, next 2 beds, barn add millet, uddalu, barn add millet plus black gram. Barn add millet plus black gram. Mix. On another two lines, foxtail millet plus cowpea or beans, foxtail millet plus beans, and another next two lines, that means two beds, pearl millet, bajra, sajje plus cowpea, alsanda. We will occupy every inch soil. In June, after monsoon will commence. On the bed, write down on the bed, there are two lines on the bed, on both sides of the fruit tree. On the both side of fruit tree, there are two lines. You will see on the screen. On the bed, on the both side of fruit trees, there are two lines, and on that two lines, red color dot, and then blue color dot, again red color, again blue color. Write down on the bed in two lines. Where there is a red color dot symbol, where there is a red color dot symbol, you have to plant seed material, rhizome. You have to plant seed material rhizome of turmeric and ginger. Definitely, there will be a question in your mind. Guruji, turmeric and ginger irrigated, and you are committing us to take in dry land. The reality is that none of the fruit tree, none of the crop is irrigated in the nature. None of the crop or fruit tree is irrigated in the nature. When human being was not launched on the earth by the God, when human being was not launched by the God on the earth, there was no human on the earth. Turmeric, ginger were present in the forest as a tuber. There was no irrigation because there was no human. Every crop is dry land. Turmeric and ginger also is a dry land. Only in irrigated turmeric, you will get a huge bunch of the rhizome, this much. And in dry land, you will get this much rhizome, small. But you will see, curcumin percent is same in both. medicine value and nutrition value are same. Water content is increased. Due to irrigation, water content in the turmeric and ginger is increased. Nutritional value and medicine value are same. As it is a perennial tuber, turmeric and ginger, it remain in the soil forever. If there is no market, let them remain in the soil, turmeric, ginger. Next year it will grow again and will give them protection. When you plant the rhizomes of the turmeric, ginger in rainy season, and up to October we will not give any irrigation, turmeric germinated and it is growing. It is growing. We want self-sufficiency. We will not purchase anything from the market for our food consumption. We will not purchase turmeric, ginger also. Maybe if irrigated, you will get 1 kg bunch. In dry land, you will get 200 kg, 200 gram. But medicine value will be same. Medicine value will be same. So definitely we will plant this material. Well done. On the bed, on the two lines, on the bed, on the two lines, blue color symbol, small dot, in between two, red color. Blue color symbols, are you seeing? Yeah, on the screen. Write down. Where there is a blue color symbol, you have to debulk the seeds of chili, local chili, maybe badgi, maybe local varieties, local chili. In the island, yes, in the island. Brinjal, tomato, local tomato, or any tomato. Lady's finger, lady's finger, cluster beans, and alsanda, cowpea. Definitely you will ask me, sir, in Thailand? Vegetable? Yes, in Thailand. I have seen in my childhood and in youth period also. In Vidarbha, Amravati district is totally dryland area. Very heavy soil, flat soil, total dryland. Cotton and sorghum were the main crop in my childhood. And local wheat, dryland wheat was taken. 5-6 acres on my land. After dibbling the cotton seed, And when cotton seed was germinated, somewhere the cotton seed is not germinated. That place is become vacant. So my mother was giving the seed to the labor to fulfill the vacant spaces by seeds of the local chili, local brinjal, local tomato, local lady's finger, a big, very fantastic, beautiful. And your cowpea, cluster bean, and I was seen up to December, January also. The dryland plants of the brinjal, tomato, chili, lady's finger, and cluster beans were giving the production in dryland. Again, I would remind, no crop is irrigated in the nature. No crop is irrigated in the nature. All crops are dryland basically. We have changed the mentality of the plants. As a dryland farming, there was no irrigation in my village, and cow dung manure was utilized. There was no any green revolution, no chemical farming. So in summer, there was no ability of the vegetable in my village. So my mother was cutting the brinjals, tomatoes after maturation, and I mean curry purpose, lady's finger, cowpea, cluster beans, and they were cutting by the labor in the pieces, and it was dried in the sunlight, covering thin cotton cloth, and after drying, those pieces of the brinjal, tomato, lady's finger, cluster bean, and chili were conserved in earthen pot, and it was utilized in summer for curry purpose. It was soaked in the water for 2 hours, then it was utilized for curry purpose. We will do it. We will do it. We will do it. Write down. After deebling all crops, after deebling in June, July, all seeds of the crops, where there is a vacant space on the bed, where there is a vacant space on the bed, we have to debulk the seeds of the green vegetables, fenugreek, palak, green vegetables, onion, carrot, radish, Where is the vacant space? Where to double? On diagonal. Every inch soil we will cover to get available the products. Every inch soil. God is giving tremendous solar energy. We are not conserving it. We are losing. We have to conserve in this. In the trenches, write down. In the trenches, on the both walls. In the trenches, on the both walls, there are blue color dots you will see on the screen. On the beds, in the trenches, on the walls, both walls, you see the dots there. We have to debulk the seeds of green gram, black gram, and beans. Green gram, black gram, and beans. Write down. Which leguminous dicot plants were taken here? Which leguminous dicot pulses intercross we have taken here? The matured leaves are fallen down continuously. Matured leaves of the pulses are fallen down continuously. And when pods are matured, entire leaves are fallen down. Entire leaves are fallen down of the pulses crops, and natural mulching is prepared automatically. Entire soil is covered by the natural mulching of the leaves. After harvesting of the intercrops, write down. After harvesting of the intercrops, immediately residues of the intercrops should be added in the trenches as a mulching. Residues of the intercrops should be added in the trenches as a mulching. Because of the mulching, and Jivamrutam, Ghana Jivamrutam, because of the mulching and Jivamrutam, Ghana Jivamrutam application, local earthworms activities are enhanced very speedily. Local earthworms activities are enhanced very speedily. An entire land is converted into a huge network of the holes. Entire land is converted into huge network of the holes to the soil. And through this great network of the holes, entire rainwater is percolated in the soil. Entire rainwater, maybe heavy rainfall, maybe cloud bursting. Entire rainwater is percolated in the soil and is deposited in the internal water reservoir. No single drop of the rainwater is flowing upon the soil. No. Entire rainwater is deposited. And that reservoir rainwater is coming to the root by capillary force and taproot, continuous throughout the year in Thailand. Mulching and Jivamrutam is most essential part to activate the activities of the local earthworms. When green gram, black gram and beans will be harvested through the trench, when green gram, black gram and beans will be harvested through the trench, utilize residues as a mulching, and immediately dibble the seeds of the cumin, fenugreek, dibble the seeds of the cumin, fenugreek, coriander, mustard of winter season on both sides of the trenches. The conserved water in the trench will get available to the roots of the cumin, fenugreek, mustard and coriander continuously. And we will get something production to fulfill our family requirement, maybe. And we have to dibble the garlic also. Garlic also in September after harvesting. Maybe we will get small garlic, but we will get definitely to utilize our food, daily food. So this is the structure of the 1 acre food forest model. Now write down. Where there is a round shape red color symbol, where there is a round shape red color symbol, red color square symbol, red color swastik symbol, blue color triangle symbol and blue color drumstick symbol. Star symbol, star. In these places, dig the pit. In this places, where there is a symbol, in this places, dig the pit, khadda, having 1.5 feet long, 1.5 feet long, 1.5 feet wide, width, length, width, and 1.5 feet depth. 1.5 feet length of the pit, 1.5 feet width of the pit, and 1.5 feet depth of the pit. Keep the soil near the pit in the heap. Keep the soil near the pit in the heap and dry the pits in the full sunlight. And dry the pits in full sunlight. After 3 days, every pit will have the soil heap near the pit. After 3 days, slightly spread out the heap of the soil. Slightly spread out the heap of the soil. How much volume of the soil in the heap? How much volume of the soil in the heap is existed? 25% Ghanajuamrutam you add. 25% Ghanajuamrutam of the entire heap of the soil should be added on the soil heap. Ghanajuamrutam. Ghanajuamrutam. $500 milli you add. 500 milli you add on the soil. And this much quantity of the dried leaves, pieces of the dried leaves you add to get available initial carbon to multiply the bacteria by cell division. This much quantity of the dried leaves or residues of the groundnut, soybean, green gram, black gram, we have dug the pit, 1.5 feet long, 1.5 feet width, and 1.5 feet depth. We removed the soil and added near the pit in the heap. After 3 days, we have added 25% of the Ghanajuamrutam of the soil. 500 milli Jivamrutam. And this much quantity of the dried leaves or residues of the pulses. Then mix the soil by spade. Mix the soil of the heap by spade on both sides thoroughly, very well. You mix it. You mix it very well by mixing by the spade horizontally and vertically. Keep for 48 hours for fermentation. Arrange the heap again and keep the heap for fermentation for 48 hours. After 48 hours, live soil will be prepared. Nursery soil, live soil will be prepared. And fantastic soil culture will be prepared. And then add all the soil material in the pit. After 3 days, when the fermentation will be completed, after mixing, 3 days after mixing, or 4 day, 5 day, 8 day, what may be possibility? You fill the pits by this soil culture, by this culture soil. And one mark in the middle of the pit so that we can identify this place. One stick where to insert in the pit, in the soil, nursery soil. One stick, small stick, so that we can only identify that here we have to plant the plant as a mark. When monsoon will be started, when monsoon will be started, remove the soil on the pit place and dibble the seed. And dibble the seed. You dibble two seeds so that germination we can get the germination. If we sow one seed, maybe if it will not germinate, then it will become vacant. But when you sow the two seeds, one seed will be definitely germinated. Due to this humus soil, plant will go very fantastically, very marvelous. It's okay now. Write down. The weeds will be removed by hand weeding. The weeds will be removed by hand weeding or hand weeder or hand weeder, cycle weeder. We have cultivated the soil, write down. Cultivate the soil. Remove the residues of perennial grasses. First remove The residues of the perennial grasses, stumps of the perennial grasses, cultivate the soil and keep the soil for drying for 2 days. Pick up the residues of the previous crop and collect it and dump on one side for future mulching purpose. Collect the residues of previous crop and dump on any other corner for future mulching purpose. Then, before last cultivation, spread out 200 to 400 kilo Ghanajivamrutam per acre, broadcast 200 kg to 400 kg Ghanajivamrutam on 1 acre land with equal distribution. Broadcast equal distribution, and mix that Ghanajivamrutam in the soil by last cultivation. And mix that Ghanajivamrutam in the soil by last cultivation. 200 to 400 kg Ghanajivamrutam before last cultivation. We have to broadcast on 1 acre land with equal distribution, and it should be mixed in the soil by last cultivation. When pre-monsoon shower will be commenced, when pre-monsoon showers will be commenced, let the seeds of the weeds should germinate. Let the seeds of the weeds to germinate. Let the seeds of the weeds in the soil to germinate, taking the advantage of the showers, rain showers. And when soil will become green by weeds, when soil will become green by weeds, these small weeds, cultivate the soil again to eradicate the weeds. Cultivate the soil again to destroy the weeds. This operation is most essential. 60% weeds are controlled by this operation. By last cultivation, you destroy these weeds. Okay. When monsoon will be started? When monsoon will be started, draw the trenches at every 6 feet. When monsoon will be started, draw the trenches on every 6 feet distance such a way that The width of the trench will be 2 feet as per given in the model. The width of the trench will be 2 feet and width of the bed will be 4 feet. The width of the trench will be 2 feet and width of the bed will be 4 feet. Every 6 feet we have to take the trenches so that 2 feet trench, 4 feet bed, 2 feet trench, 4 feet bed can be arranged. No bed are prepared. Write down. Trenches should be taken against the slope, opposite to slope. Trenches should be drawn opposite to slope. Trenches should be drawn opposite to slope so that flowing rainwater can be restricted in the trenches every time. So that flowing rainwater flow upon the soil surface can be restricted and can be deposited in the trench. So we have to take the opposite to slope to harvest the rainwater. So we have prepared the bed, we have prepared the trenches, then we have dibbled the seeds. Write down. All seeds before sowing, all seeds should be treated by Bijamrutam. Before seed sowing, all the seeds should be treated by Bijamrutam, then we have to dibble. Even seed material also will be treated by Bijamrutam, number one. Then we have sown the seed on the bed in the trench. Now Jivamrutam, write down Jivamrutam application. After sowing of the seed, you arrange bullock cart and 2 barrels of the Jivamrutam, 200 liter, 400 liter Jivamrutam on the bullock cart and transport that Jivamrutam to the field, taking water from the river or well, and give 1 liter Jivamrutam per plant of the fruit tree. 1 liter Jivamrutam per plant of the fruit tree on the soil surface. You add Jivamrutam on the soil surface. Twice a month after seed sowing. Jivamrutam should be continued up to Makar Sankranti. That means in southern path of the sun, Dakshinayan Patha. Jivamrutam application 1 liter per tree twice a month should be continued up to Makar Sankranti. That means South Indian festival, 14th January. in southern path of the sun, Dakshinayan Patha. Afterward, not necessary. Spraying of the Jivamrutam, write down. Spraying of the Jivamrutam. 1 month after seed sowing. 1 month after seed sowing, 100 liter water. After 1 month after seed sowing, the first spray, 100 liter water plus 5 liter filtered Jivamrutam. The first spray, 1 month after seed sowing, 100 liter water per acre plus 5 liter filtered Jivamrutam. Jivamrutam should be filtered by the cloth and then you have to utilize. First spray. Second spray, 15 days after first spray. Second spray, 15 days after the first spray, 150 liter water per acre, 150 liter water per acre, 10 liter Jivamrutam, filtered Jivamrutam. Second spray, 15 days after the first one. 150 liter water and 10 liter filtered Jivamrutam. The third spray, 15 days after second one. The third spray, 15 days after second one. (200 liter water per acre, 20 liter Jivamrutam. 200 liter water, 20 liter filtered Jivamrutam. (200 liter water and 20 liter filtered Jivamrutam. After third spray, every 15 days. After third spray, every 15 days. After third spray, every 15 days, you spray. You continue spraying 200 liter water, 20 liter Jivamrutam. Continuous throughout the year. We can show in summer from the high heat by Jivamrutam spraying. It is essential to spray in summer also. We have to continue 200 liter Jivamrutam, 200 liter water, 20 liter Jivamrutam continuously throughout the year, twice a month. Write down. In full moon and no moon, Purnima and Amavasya. In full moon, Purnima, and no moon, Amavasya. In these days, spray 200 liter water and 6 to 8 liter Agni Astra. 200 liter water, 6 to 8 liter Agniastram, so that we can save plants from the insect and disease attack. Write down. On the surrounding border of the 1 acre orchard, on the surrounding border of 1 acre orchard, for entire surrounding area of the border of the 1 acre orchard, on the border, entire border, surrounding, entire border. You draw the trench on around 1 acre land, on the border of the 1 acre orchard. Entire border, 4 borders. You take the trench, 2 feet trench. And in rainy season, in the trench, dibble the seed of the local drumstick at 12 feet distance. Dibble the seeds of the drumstick, local drumstick, at 12 feet distance on the surrounding border area. And in between 2 drumstick on the border, you dibble the seeds of the karonda at 4 feet. That means 2 karonda plant in between 2 drumstick, 2 karonda. First karonda, first drumstick, then 4 feet karonda, again 4 feet karonda, and again drumstick. In between 2 drumstick, 2 karonda plants will be, seeds will be dibbled. Karonda, karve, beve. I will use the your local names afterward in our discussion in WhatsApp group. As a live fencing, karonda has a huge thorns. It becomes very thorny live fencing, and no animal can enter because of the thorn. And karonda fruits are very highly costly, 60 rupees per kg. We get the production, income, and drumstick we will give the income. We will process all this material in our home. Chutney, karonda pickle, karonda jam, chili, and we will sell straight to consumer. After 6 feet, after last border, inside the 6 feet inside the border, this is the border, and 6 feet inside the, in our area, 1 acre land area, 6 feet. Take another trench around, surrounding, and plant rain-fed local sugarcane. Plant local edible sugarcane. We are eating by our mouth, that local. We will use the stem. Sugarcane also is a rain-fed crop. Before human came on the earth, sugarcane was there. No irrigation, only rain-fed. Maybe we will get small production, but we will get our own jaggery for domestic consumption, to sell, and for Jivamritam also. And we will get the fertilizer also. Now, we will arrange one WhatsApp group Those who are willing to establish this model, this is my WhatsApp number. Write down my WhatsApp number. On the screen you will see, write down my WhatsApp number 9850352745 9850352745 9850352745. You give message from your WhatsApp number. You give me one message from your WhatsApp number to my WhatsApp number and mention your full address, phone number, area of the expected orchard, which intercrops you are willing to take. I want all details so that we will form one WhatsApp group for only dryland orchard, and every day we will discuss. Your phone number will be added, joined in this WhatsApp group. When you will give me your addresses, then daily we will discuss what are the problems, seed supply, everything will be discussed daily. I will reserve for half an hour. So those who are willing to establish this model of dryland Parekar food forest model, they have to send me a message with their address, phone numbers, everything, and details of the crop from their WhatsApp number to my WhatsApp number, so that we can arrange the WhatsApp group and we will discuss thoroughly every day. So it is very essential to establish model. Once you have established the model, your future generation will take the advantage up to 100 years also. Yeah. And we are giving available poison-free, nutritious, medicinal, tasty food. We are getting the punya, not mahapapa, punya. And that punya will save us. So I have given all details. I am waiting for your addresses and we will discuss in only WhatsApp. In next May, write down, we will take the Kharif crop. In May, 2 sessions, 9th of the May, Sunday, 9th of the May, Sunday, second Sunday, the first session, and 23rd of the May, fourth Sunday, second session of Kharif crops, rainy season crops, maybe cotton, maybe finger millet, all millets, jawar, bajra, that means sorghum, pearl millet, cotton, vegetables, green gram, black gram, cowpea, pigeon pea, all crops which are sown in Kharif, June, July. We will take the entire technology, how we can take in under Subhash Parekar natural farming, 9th, second Sunday, and 23rd of the May, fourth Sunday. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Good night.